Today, I'm talking about The Gentleman by Guy Ritchie. Did it have a huge set of bollocks? Or was it a bit limp? Welcome back, everyone, to Featured Films. My name is Joe. As I said, we're talking about The Gentleman today by Guy Ritchie. This movie stars Matthew McConaughey as Mickey Pearson. You'll know him from The Wolf of Wall Street, Interstellar, Magic Mike, and if you haven't seen it, definitely check out his performance in Free State of Jones. We've also got Charlie Hunnam as Ray. You'll know him from Sons of Anarchy, Pacific Rim, and King Arthur, which was also directed by Guy Ritchie. We've also got Michelle Dockery. She's playing Rosalind Pearson, which is Matthew McConaughey's character, Mickey, his wife. And you'll know her from Downton Abbey and Anna Karenina. And someone that we haven't seen in movies for quite some time, Hugh Grant is actually in this movie. He's playing the character Fletcher. You'll know him from Bridget Jones movies, Love Actually, and he was actually in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Also in this movie is Jeremy Strong. His character's name is Matthew. He's had a lot of smaller roles in movies like Lincoln, Selma, and Molly's Game. In this movie, we've also got Henry Golding playing the character Dry Eye. He would be most known from Crazy Rich Asians, A Simple Favor, and Last Christmas. And to round the cast out, we've got Colin Farrell playing the character Coach. You'll know him from True Detective, Fantastic Beasts, and Where to Find Them, as well as just a kind of guilty pleasure, the movie SWAT. Now, this movie is directed by Guy Ritchie, actually directed, produced, and written by Guy Ritchie, and it is probably his best movie in ages. I would at least say in probably the last decade. The only thing that gives it any kind of run for its money is The Man from U.N.C.L.E., but this movie was so good. I loved it all the way through. It's typical Guy Ritchie style with lots of twists and turns. There's intrigue and drama. There's gangsters and drugs and shooting and violence and just witty humor. It is really fun. After King Arthur and Aladdin and all kinds of other movies, I was kind of starting to give up on Guy Ritchie and just think that he kind of lost it. But this movie really proved me wrong. It's so good, so fun. Guy Ritchie, if you are a big fan of his movies, Snatched or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, this movie is right up that alley. It's so good. Matthew McConaughey's performance, he's just this ruthless tyrant drug kingpin that sells weed. We've got Charlie Hunnam, who's his right-hand man, who's just kind of, his cleaner, who just does everything and just takes care of all kinds of problems for him. His wife, Michelle Dockery, she's just cold and calculating and great performance from her. Hugh Grant, though, is hilarious and just awkward, and you love his character and you hate him all at the same time. It's a really good performance from him. Him and Charlie Hunnam, have this kind of back and forth through the whole movie, and it is just so fun and great to see. Charlie Hunnam is kind of soft spoken in this movie, but he has this power and presence about his character that you just know he's done some stuff. Henry Golding, he's played a lot of like romance movies and kind of just like this sweet guy or whatever, but in this he's this ruthless young up and coming gangster, and he has a pretty good performance as well. Everything in this movie, from the music, it just sets this tone of just like dread and intrigue and just really gets you going. But, we've also got the directing, obviously, the great directing style of Guy Ritchie that just spices things up. It's got good action, it's quick. You see all kinds of crazy, just strange characters throughout the movie, as you typically do with Guy Ritchie. And it's really fun. I mean, it's obviously very not politically correct, with Guy Ritchie's style and everything, but it's really fun, and I had a great time, watching this movie. It's tense and hilarious and action packed. I mean, this is like the first movie of the year I think I've just super loved. So this is definitely a great movie. I would definitely recommend going out to see this movie in theaters. It's so fun. If you like action or gangster movies or anything, check this one out. It is just incredible. And as always, thank you all so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. It all helps out so much. And thank you again. You have a great day.